Welcome, folks, to the 8th oldest stadium in the country, Vaught Hemingway, home of the Ole Miss Rebels, where folks have been shouting "Hotty Toddy" since the very early hours today. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Ole Miss Rebels. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Cowboys will kick it away to start us off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it to the left. Powering through. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And we're able to get him down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Back to throw. It's Jones. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Caught behind the line. It's Sampson. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw it again. Comes up with the catch. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Using his legs on the scramble. Finds room at the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
And the Rebels with 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Sampson.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And that run produces a decent gain.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Running play called on 3rd and short. And the Rebels pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserted themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking downfield, it's Jones. He's got it near the end zone. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. It's a shotgun run call.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Looking for his big tight end. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Returner tackle right there. That's when they start the drive. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete. The receiver was wide open. What a missed opportunity.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Ole Miss 7, Oklahoma State 0.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Direct snap to the back. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Quarterback looking to scramble. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. And he's able to do that right here.
Now it's second down here. To throw, it's Jones. He finds the running back in the flat. Physical run earns the first down.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But a fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
14, Oklahoma State, 0.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Breaking free at the 35. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here comes a handoff. Gets into space at the 50. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, second and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. The Cowboys come up to the line in a hurry-up. Third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And they pick up the first out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And the Cowboys will line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Let's see if this score, Kirk, can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
Automatic in the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. And the Rebels offense back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. See if they can convert the point after.
Number 19. Catch in the end zone.
And the PAT is good.
The extra point is good. That ties the game.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Set to kick this one away.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw. It's Jones. Receiver makes the grab. He bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Rifles this football to the left. He's got it for a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Rebels have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Short pass finds the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. Looking to throw. It's Jones. Makes a quick catch. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. The ball is caught. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Ole Miss.
And the Rebels looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Now here comes the point after attempt.
Number 20 takes it in.
And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Oh, he's looking to throw. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pass here. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Ole Miss 21, Oklahoma State 14.
And the Rebels will kick it deep to begin the second half. He'll call for the fair catch here. Oklahoma State offense takes the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Handoff to the back. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Pressure is coming. The ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Inside the 20. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Rebels. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So second down after the incompletion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They look to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call. The Cowboys will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. That's a design quarterback keeper. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
With the PAT, it's a 3-touchdown lead, 35-14. Here's the fair catch by the return man. Cowboys offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Crosses the 10, and he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Here's the point after attempt. Number 28 with the carry. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Oklahoma State, 21.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Here's a screen pass to the running back. They never had a chance tackled in the backfield. So the screen on first down is snuffed out nicely, and now they're behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool this defense by going to screen on first down, but give the defense all the credit in the world. They're not fooled at all. Read that perfectly, able to chase that down for a loss.
Dropping back, it's Jones. It's a quick grab, and they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Tries to get it to the running back, and it's caught. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Looking for the wideout. It's caught downfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. On 1st down, it's play action. Fires it to the wide out. He's got a receiver wide open here. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47. A new set of downs after that completion. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. They're going to run it here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by a defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's got a man down the middle. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25.
Well, that's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
And the Cowboys line up on 1st and 10 now. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to chuck it again. Close to the tight end. He's got it right near the end zone. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Catch made on the left side. And he's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Now the important point after attempt. And there's the point after. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
42, Oklahoma State, 28.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
On the play.
And it's a bunch formation. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, it's Jones. He's hit right as he throws it. Not complete. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The ball is caught. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Breaking free at midfield. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Quick throw, testing the middle. And he's got his man open downfield.
Oh, I'd love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on 3rd down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion and a 1st down, and they keep that clock moving.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Snags a quick throw. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Looking to pass, it's Jones. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
It's now 2nd and goal.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense.
6-9-1, Gators score. Here we go. Razor.
And off inside, looking for the touchdown. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing 3rd down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. And it's incomplete in the very back of the end zone.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a 1st down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
This one is right through. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Loss of 2. Brings up second down.
Okay, ready?
First down loss sets up second and long from the 11.
In blue. In blue.
Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Quarterback still with the football. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to fire this one deep down the middle. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Receiver makes the grab.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And looking to throw now on first down. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
That's a first down for the offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Finally brought down, but this is a big play. It moves the ball down to the 21. And the offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining. The Cowboys getting set on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking to scramble now. And the ball to the ground. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Just a great job by this defense to knock that ball loose and get a critical turnover here late in the game, working with the lead. You get the ball back to your offense, and now a chance to secure victory.
First down here for this offense. Handoff in a single back formation. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, but they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.